Today we're going to be talking about the Dark Web and Nostradamus. My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Reggie Brown, the podcast. Welcome to Pop City Culture, Faux Kids, Bye Kids, and me, one of your hosts. Man, we have a good day today. We're going to be talking about the Dark Web and Nostradamus, man. This guy, predicted the future and stuff, man. This is a boom diggity. Anyways, before we get started, I got to pass the baton on to my brother from the same mother, Hakeem Brown.
Thank you there, my brother.
You're welcome there, man.
That was a good intro.
It was an excellent intro, because I did
we're going to be talking about the Dark Web and Nostradamus.
Yep, I've been looking forward to this.
So Reggie.
Yeah?
You know, before we get started,
What?
I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me something. Surprise
Dad's
me.
fat, right? I know.
He's so fat.
And,
It's like a fat
so
joke. Yep.
he's been getting these drink supplements, like a meal replacement shake.
Uh-huh.
And did you notice he bought over the weekend? He ended up buying like two. I don't know if they're if they're called 6-packs or something.
Yeah, I noticed he bought a lot. He ain't got no 6-pack.
6-pack because he don't have a 6-pack.
He definitely ain't got no 6-pack. He got an 8-pack.
I know, right? But anyways, he ended up buying like a box of them, or a couple boxes over the weekend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But did you notice something?
What?
How
Get to
they
it.
disappeared very quickly
Yeah, they
in
did.
the past 2 days?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's only like 2 left, so I ended up grabbing one.
Yeah, I grabbed him, but that
Well,
grab.
who do you think drank them all?
He did, man. He been drinking all of them. He's like guzzling them
Reggie,
down.
did you start drinking these or something?
I only had two. Two.
Well,
of them.
Reggie, you didn't really drink like 2 boxes though, did you?
No, not 2 boxes. I only had 2 bottles, man.
I mean, that's a lot of
Yeah,
that's a lot of meal replacement shakes there.
It
But
sure is, man.
I know. I was just thinking, Dad's fat and all, but I mean,
Yeah.
If he's
What? If he's what?
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 I
Spit it out. What?
I'm trying to spit it out. Okay.
Well, all right. Take a breath. Spit it out.
All right. See, I'm looking on the back and it says there's 180 calories. But if he drinks 10 bottles, that's over 1,000 calories or more, right?
Like 1,000,000
So
calories.
I'm saying to myself, how good is it gonna help him if he just exceeds the maximum limit?
It ain't gonna help him. No, it ain't. It's not
I
gonna
know.
hurt him, man.
But man, I don't know. I don't know. Wait.
What?
Wait. I'm running the kitchen a second and looking at the trash can.
All right. Why are you looking?
wait.
I'm be honest with you. I don't think Dad really cares if he loses weight. He keeps saying he's gonna lose weight.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, so I looked in the trash can and the recyclables.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like all the bottles are in there. Most of the bottles.
two
from-
boxes,
it's like they're all gone, and I'm drinking one of them right now because I always get like. I always start coughing or yawning or stuff.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
do.
see if I yawn during this podcast because you're
You
always
will.
making fun of me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was
Anyways,
yawning, man.
yeah, these meal replacement they ain't too bad, because we're up here in the morning right now, and hey, it's summertime. There's no school, and it's so we're like chilling, and it's not bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, it is not bad.
No, it isn't bad. When I had one, it tastes
so
tastes
Reggie,
like,
you had a couple, right?
yeah, I did.
Yeah. What do they taste like to you?
Tastes just like chocolate milk, man. That,
I
you
know it's not bad. Wait,
Yeah, and it went down really smooth
Oh,
too.
you know what?
Yeah, what?
I'm drinking mine, but I forgot to shake it. I was saying to myself, how come it tastes
You
sort of
dumb.
watery? I forgot to shake it.
Shake it now. Shake
But
it.
actually, this one here was in the freezer for a couple hours. So
Probably
there's
some
a
ice
little
chunk.
bit of ice chunks in it.
Yeah. Because I stuck mine in the freezer with some ice
Oh my
chunks.
god, it is so good.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I know. Hey,
know?
it's been so hot.
Man, was a hot joke?
No,
man?
this ain't a hot joke, Reggie. But I mean, it's been hot.
It's been very hot.
It's incredibly hot. Yeah, so we had to turn the air conditioner off because when we do our
You did?
podcast, you can hear everything in the background, and usually there's like ghetto riders coming up and down the street on their motorcycles.
Only in the ghetto.
And you can hear them in the background, and it's so annoying because
Yeah.
we
Because you hear them all the time.
Reggie, we don't have a studio, right?
No, we don't.
Ah,
everything in the living room.
We're doing it right here in our living room.
Yeah.
So
We know
you
high
know, we
tech.
get all the noises like you cannot believe.
Everything. I mean, we even have neighbors, and they like blast their
neighbors
music.
up last night,
Yeah.
and they were up till like 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
having a party in the backyard. So they had the music going on, and you can't do a podcast with music in the background because
Heck no.
you know, when you go to stick it on a lot of social medias,
Get
it'll
some-
say you're in violation of a copyright because the
Yep.
music's in the background. Music we didn't even put on.
I
there.
know, man, and that's what sucks.
I know. But that being said, we gonna move on. We're gonna move on to our show, and we're gonna be talking about what, Reggie?
Gonna be talking about the darkest places called the dark web.
Yeah. So I don't know if a lot of people know what the dark web is.
Yeah, it's a dark place, man. Illegal stuff goes
we
in.
always hear about what is the dark web? What is this? What is this dark web? It's like a place where like killers or
A lot of
robbers or
nefarious
somebody or something goes on.
Yeah.
I don't really, I hear a lot about the dark web, but I don't know if a lot of
Everybody
people know
does.
about the dark web.
I don't think a lot of people do know a lot about the dark web because nobody really goes on it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of illegal stuff on there, and they have illegal stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, why would anybody? I don't know why people would want to go on there. I mean,
I
if
know,
you
you got
want to
the-
know how to do stuff, you can just do it right on the regular web, right?
Yeah, you can get it right off of Google or something. You don't have to go all over the place.
Yeah, but-
Jesus.
Yeah, this dark web.
Yeah, and it sounds so
like
dark.
some invisible engine, and then they
What do they do?
I was looking on the internet.
Uh-huh.
We were doing a show. I was looking it up to see exactly what the dark
Uh-huh.
web might be.
Yeah.
And they show this like skull and bones thing, like from the
Pirates of the Caribbean.
from like a pirate movie.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm sitting there saying, well, why are they showing this? This isn't a pirate movie, But
But it looks
that-
cool,
that's how
probably,
they
you
had it
know?
set up because it's supposed to
Yeah.
be real dangerous and stuff.
And dark.
But
and
I mean,
dark.
I don't know how dangerous it is because we don't go on the dark. We got no reason to go on the dark web.
Nah, Yahoo, Google, Alta
But
Vista, any of
then
those,
they
you
have the deep web too. I
Uh-huh.
guess, and then they got the deep web versus dark web. What's the
know?
difference?
Well, what's the difference on that one? Huh?
I guess sometimes it's used interchangeably,
Uh-huh.
but they are not the same.
Man, the way it
see,
sounds
deep-
like it's the
deep-
same or
I
something,
think
you
the
know?
deep web
Uh-huh.
refers to like anything
what?
on the internet
Uh-huh.
that's not indexed by or accessible by the search engine like Google.
Uh-huh.
But the deep web content includes everything behind a paycheck.
Well,
That requires a sign in and credentials. And I mean, it requires a lot of stuff. But I guess you can get medical records and all that membership stuff, confidential stuff.
Man, you
but
get that stuff right off of Google.
I don't know
can't
even
you?
know how this stuff even exists.
Who created it,
Because
man?
they always say you can get on the internet, but
Uh-huh. Yeah.
maybe you can't get on the internet. You got to go where?
To the dark web, obviously.
Yeah,
you know?
to the dark web, but-
I just-
This is so
Man,
bizarre.
it's insane,
Be-
man.
Because who goes on a place called the dark web, and what's exactly on
Man,
there?
criminals go on there. You know, criminals, fool, man. Who else would want to go on
Well,
there?
Do you think
What?
downloading like illegal music or I don't know?
It's illegal. If you say illegal,
but if you download music
what? If you download music,
illegally, because
Uh-huh.
you don't buy it, do you think is that what you call the dark web?
probably. It's dark, right? Yeah, I mean, dark stuff, ain't it?
All right. So if you don't call it the dark web, what would you call it?
I would call it the Black Negro
Come on, Reggie.
African American.
Reggie, that's from like an episode we did.
You let me finish.
Just because it's dark, you can't go saying black, Negro, African American,
I can say whatever I want.
Haitians, or whatever you got to say. This is ridiculous.
It ain't ridiculous. It's the truth.
No, Reggie.
It's the truth,
No,
man.
no, but
What?
no. What I'm saying is
Uh-huh.
this dark web thing. How long do you think it's going to be around?
It's gonna be around for like I don't know, a million years, man.
Yeah, who do you think invented the dark web?
I would probably say the government. The government did because I believe in conspiracies.
I don't know. Do you think the government maybe?
That's what.
Maybe the government
Spit it out.
started it. But,
Of course they started it, man.
I'm looking up here on the internet. It says the dark zone has begun in 2000 with the release of Freenet, this thesis project of a University Edinburgh student, Ian Clark, who set out to create and distribute decentralized information storage and retrieval system. Clark aimed to create a new way of anonymously communicating and share files online. So this dude's the guy who created it?
And it's probably working for the government.
Man, oh my God. Wait. It says, is
What?
the dark web illegal?
What?
I'm looking up here. It says no.
What?
It says simply put, no. It is not illegal to access the dark web. In fact,
Oh
some
my God.
users are perfectly legal and supportive values of the dark web.
Oh man, that was a
You know,
wrench in
when
our
I hear
show.
dark web, I was thinking it was illegal. It was like you
I
can't
was
go
too.
there because viruses or,
Because they say it's
or
dark.
the FBI or the police or something like that.
Criminal stuff.
But now, you know,
Yeah, now they're saying it isn't illegal. It doesn't make any sense. You
I don't
know
know
what
because
I'm
it's called dark.
saying? Black African American.
Reggie,
Negro,
no, Reggie.
Negro
I
web.
don't know, Reggie. You know, so I don't know. I ain't gonna go there, Reggie.
No, don't go there.
But
then,
what
man.
I'm saying is,
What are you saying? Spit it out.
I mean,
Right.
I just thought it was illegal. Oh wait. It says, why did the FBI create? Hey, it says the FBI created a dark web.
I told you, man.
Okay.
It's in there. It's a government. The government conspiracy, man.
It
You know,
says
Big
because the
Brother.
FBI has always dreamed of a place where illegal contrabands could be purchased anonymously,
What I tell you.
and they could track it by unconventional means.
Yep.
I didn't say memes. I said
You
memes.
said memes,
MEANS.
Memes like.
I know, right? You know, I wonder though. You know, maybe the dark web has a place where you can get the lottery numbers for tomorrow.
That would be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like predicting them. Yeah.
Yep. Give me the numbers at
Yeah.
least.
Well,
you know?
our show, we're going to be moving into Nostradamus because Nostradamus, he like predicted a lot of stuff.
Be cool if he predicted the numbers back then. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
the
know.
Powerball.
Wouldn't it be cool if Nostradamus said in the future there's going to be a lottery game called Powerball?
Ain't that what I
And
said?
on this day and date, here are the numbers.
Yeah.
Play them if you dare.
Why you gotta say it like that for?
I
Yeah.
know, right?
It would be cool.
Man,
It'd be cool.
everybody would be playing it. Everybody would probably buy his books.
Everybody be winning. You know, there wouldn't be enough money to go
But I don't know how
around.
many books he actually wrote, but
A million, probably.
he wrote a few, I guess.
He wrote a
But-
lot. He wrote a lot of books. He was like a big time
Yeah,
author.
yeah. So the dark web, that's something that I'm gonna look into that because
Look into it.
but how do you even get to it? You know, how do you get to this place called the dark web? Do you just type in the dark web and then you're there?
Darkweb.com, probably.
That's I don't know.
You don't know.
Anyways,
What?
we'll be moving on to Nostradamus.
All right, Nostradamus, everybody. We're gonna be moving on to my man who predicts the
The
future.
man who could see the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you know who Nostradamus was?
Yes, I do. He was a guy who predicted the future and lived 100 years ago.
Yeah. He well, I don't know. I don't know if I use the word psychic or because what exactly is a psychic? What's a psychic do anyway? Psychic, I guess
Like
psychic
predict the future. Yeah, predict
But
the future.
I don't know if he called himself a psychic.
I don't know what he called
Um,
himself.
He
was
was
a
like a
doctor, I know.
prophecy guy.
Yeah.
So his name is like Michael de Nostradamus.
That's his real name.
And he was born in like 1503. And that's the 1500s, if in case you don't know.
I know that.
I
Stupid,
didn't
man.
call you
Well,
stupid,
Jesus,
Reggie.
you're always
I'm just
full of
saying
that
if you
stuff.
didn't know.
Man, make me sick.
But anyways, he was like a French astrologer, physician, and a reputed seer. So, you know, he was famous for like predicting the future and stuff.
Yeah, he did a lot of predicting. I had a book
Yeah, but
too.
I guess back then, if you predicted
What?
the future,
Uh-huh.
that was like a form of witchcraft or something, and they'd like throw you in like
Yeah,
jail.
yeah, that was called the Dark Ages, man. They were living in the dark web ages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody had to do it in secret.
Yeah.
You know, because if you did it in public, then
People
you
get
know,
mad.
then you'd probably get stoned or something, or like,
Burned.
what was that thing?
Drowning. Drowning.
They would tie you up and throw you in the water, and
Yeah.
if you floated and survived, you're a witch or a demon, and if you sank,
Then
you're
you're telling the
and
truth.
died.
Yeah, you're
No,
telling
wait.
the truth.
If you floated, if you floated
No,
and
you had
lived,
it- you had it right.
were a demon or
Yeah.
a witch, and if you died drowning, then you were innocent. I mean, that's
That's
like a double-edged sword. It's so stupid, right?
So backwards, man. I
Yeah,
never seen
yeah.
nothing like it. Ridiculous.
What's it like, Reggie?
Backwards, man.
I know it just doesn't make any sense. It's like
Yeah.
it is so senseless.
It's stupid, man. You
But
know?
I guess these people, I don't know, they thought it made sense.
Yeah, well, that's because they were living like 100 years ago, so like cavemen.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
like people in like
What?
like
The early times, the Dark
15th
Ages.
century. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much sense they actually
They
had.
didn't have a lot of sense at all.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
It
wasn't too
he was a
common.
physician, so I wonder if he was one of those doctors
Uh-huh.
who,
What?
when you were sick, they would throw leeches on you, thinking the
nasty.
leeches would suck out
Oh, that is
the
so
evil in
nasty.
your blood, and then you'd be cured.
Yeah, probably worked though.
Yeah,
You know,
I wonder if it worked because
probably
you
did.
hear a lot of stuff like that, and you say, "Hey, people actually did stuff like that?
They definitely
did
did
it
it.
really work, or what's going on here?"
Well, you got to figure that's like old medicine,
it's
you
like
know.
barbaric stuff.
To you,
Reggie, you think there's any truth to some of the stuff they did?
absolutely, because you know that's like the first medicine that there was, you know.
Why? All right, Reggie. Why do you think there was some truth?
Because it probably worked, you know.
Yeah, but don't you think?
What do I think? Here's tell me
Okay,
something.
so you think that was like the primitive? All right, primitive medicine.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a headache, Reggie, would you put a leech on your forehead
Heck no.
to suck all the evil out of your blood so you wouldn't get a headache?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Because we got aspirin now, man. You stupid? We don't have to do
But
that.
Reggie, if we didn't have medicine today, would you do it?
No.
Why?
Because it's nasty, man. That's why, man. What you think?
Okay. Well, I guess you got to be living in a time to like know what they're talking about, right?
To appreciate
You know
it.
what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying, man.
Okay, all right. So, anyways, Nostradamus, he like predicted a lot of stuff, and
And he made books too, man. He made a lot of stuff.
we're gonna say a few things that he predicted.
We're going
here.
to say a lot of things. Cause,
Okay, so
you got the paper.
I guess he predicted the death of Henry II.
Mm-hmm.
You ever hear of him?
I never heard of the dude.
Yeah. So
So go on.
they talked like so differently back then.
It was called Old English, that's why.
Yeah. So the way he would talk is the young lion will overcome the older one.
Mm-hmm. Now, to me, that sort of makes sense, you know?
Yeah, on the field of combat in a single battle, he will pierce his eye through a golden cage.
Oh, man. What else?
2 wounds made, one, then he dies a cruel death.
Oh, my goodness.
What do you think?
I think it's real. I think it's accurate.
Yeah, but-
That's what I think. What?
You don't think that's a little vague?
No, heck no, I don't think it's vague, man. I
So you're
understand
saying you understand everything he's saying?
every word of it. I understand
Okay,
it.
what was the first line I said?
I forget.
Anyways, I guess what happened was, in the summer of like
Uh-huh.
1559 or somewhere around there, King Henry II of France, lined up to joust, which is, jousting when you're on this horse with the big spear, and
Oh my God, that is like a dangerous game
he
too.
entered this tournament, and I guess he got
Got injured.
he lost.
Yeah.
Apparently he lost.
He didn't win.
So hey, that's the end of that dude.
End of his life.
He also predicted the Great Fire of London.
Are you serious?
Okay, so this is how they talked back then.
Uh-huh.
It says the blood of the just will commit a fault at London, burnt through lightning of 23 the 6th. The ancient lady will fall from her high place. Several of the same sect will be killed. Do you understand that?
I understood every single word of it. Yes.
What does it mean?
It means there was a fire, man. That's what it means.
Okay, Reggie, but I don't know.
What?
I don't really talk like this, so I can't really decipher it. But I don't really understand how that says
Man, don't be a hater because you don't understand. I
something
do.
in
you know?
London. Yeah, they're showing a fire here, but anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was a fire, right?
I guess
What?
they link it to the devastating Great Fire of London.
Mm-hmm.
And in regards to the date, 20 times 3 is 60. Add 6 to that, and you've got 66. Or the year 66, London's infamous 3-day blaze began on September 2nd, 1666. Dude, I don't know, Reggie. To me, it's like a numbers game. What do you think?
Man, just do the math. I understand
It's
it.
fact, Reggie.
It is, it's a
Reggie,
fact.
I don't understand how this.
What?
Okay.
Man, you just gotta keep up, man. You just gotta keep
hang
up.
on. It says he did the French Revolution
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of other stuff, but I want to get to Louis Pasteur. What did he say? Because we all know who Louis Pasteur is, right?
Yeah, the guy who invented like pasteurized milk.
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah. He's the guy who created the pasteurized milk.
What I just said,
So we
man.
can drink it. So I guess his prediction said the lost thing is discovered, hidden for many centuries. Pasteur will be celebrating almost as a godlike figure. This is when the moon completes her great cycle. But by other rumors, he shall be dishonored.
Thursday.
Reggie, I
What?
don't understand what this
What?
has anything to do with
With what?
pasteurized milk.
Okay, the guy's gonna be revered to like a god. Then the nursery rhyme says the cow jumped over the moon, and you gotta do the numbers. You know what I'm saying? You're just not
I'm
paying
saying,
attention.
say
man.
what?
You gotta keep up.
Anyways,
You know?
it says. Hang on.
What?
Got the cat down there. Anyways, it says what happened. Much of the excitement surrounding the prediction is based on the fact that Pasteur is a French word for a pastor or a shepherd.
Clear as day. I understand it.
Okay. Okay.
Go on.
Lost me there. So
Man, you born lost, man.
wait.
What?
It says here he predicted
Uh-huh.
Adolf Hitler.
Oh, yeah, I know
Wait,
it.
I gotta read this. It says, from the depth of west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people. He who would be he who by his tongue will seduce a great troop. His fame will increase towards the realm of the east.
I definitely understood that.
And they say that's supposed to be
What?
the prediction for.
For Adolf Hitler and the rise of all this terrible stuff that he did, right?
So, but I don't know. I don't know.
What don't you know now? What don't you know?
I guess he predicted a lot of things like other things like airplanes and submarines or something like that. But Reggie, I don't get how you get this from this week because, from the depths of the west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people.
Yeah.
And his tongue will seduce a great troop.
Mm-hmm.
You can say the same thing about
Who? Who?
who's that guy? Putin.
No,
right?
yeah, no. Well,
Putin,
no.
I mean,
No.
he invaded
Ukraine.
Ukraine, and nobody's on. He has a lot of troops behind him.
Yeah, but this is Hitler.
But
And he even mentioned the guy's name.
well,
You don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't get it, man. You're not smart enough.
Let me see.
Go on. Maybe you should have prepped more when we did this show.
It says he predicted the assassination of John F. Kennedy and Bobby Kennedy.
Yes, he did. Yep. That was in his readings.
Okay, I'm gonna hang on a second. I'm not even gonna read. Okay,
I'm hanging on. What?
Oh wait.
What?
It says he predicted the September 11th, 2001. I want to read this one.
Yes, okay, I want to hear it.
Okay, earth-shaking fire from the center of the earth will cause tremors around the new city. Two great rocks will war for a long time. Then Arisua will redden a new river. I don't get it.
Because you're an idiot, man.
I mean, he had me going when he says
What?
two great rocks will war for a long time.
The World Trade Center.
I can see that with the two towers.
Yep, the World Trade Center. That's exactly what it was. Yep, and the earthquake
But
is
I don't
coming.
know. I'm sitting here saying.
What? What are you saying?
I don't know.
You don't know a lot of things,
I
so
mean-
it doesn't really matter, man. Maybe this show ain't for you.
I don't know.
It's for me. It's for me.
I just don't get it. I guess you'd have to understand how he talks and all the lingo because I guess back then
What?
they had to do a lot of stuff in secret, so he wasn't able to just come out and say it from what I understand too. So I got to give that the benefit of the doubt.
It's back, man.
So, people back then had to put everything in code. So if they said, I'm going to go to the store to get some milk, they would probably say, with my shoes, I walk to the cow and get buckets of the milk.
Man, don't hurt yourself, man. You sound like an
I
idiot.
know, that was a
Do you
poor
even know
try.
what you're saying?
But I was like trying to sound like him.
Yeah, but you didn't sound like him at all. You did not sound like him at all.
Anyways, Reggie.
What?
Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I know what time it is.
Do you know what time it is, Reggie?
Yes, I know what time it is. It is time for the words of wisdom. Take it away, my brother.
Everyone wonders about the future and whether or not they can actually see it. There are people nowadays who say we can see the past, the present, and the future. There are people nowadays who can say they've been reincarnated and that they can see the past through the eyes of their soul. But Nostradamus is a very unique individual. He lived a very long time ago before anything was invented or even thought of. He dreamed of submarines and airplanes. He predicted the rise of the Third Reich and wars. And he has documented things that is very interesting. But should we take everything he says seriously or with a grain of thought? Can we pick and choose what he says? I mean, there's a lot more things he predicted for our future, and a lot more things are scary. And these things are beyond our wildest nightmares and comprehension. Should the leaders of the world listen to what this man has to say, what he documented hundreds of years ago? Well, I hope they don't turn a blind eye to it, because even if there's a small grain of prophecy in what he has to say, I guess we should listen. Because if we don't, the end could be catastrophic. And that's something I would hate to see, especially in my future. And those are my words of wisdom.
Thank you, my brother, for those great words of wisdom. That was very enlightening. And I wonder if Nostradamus saw our podcast being all over the world internationally. That would have been cool if he had wrote something down like that. But anyways, I'm going to pass the baton off to you so you can take us out.
Thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, and thank you for making us one of the most listened to podcasts around the world. Our success is your success. Listen, everybody, you can download our podcast and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, or night. I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture, where we give you 3 cups of sunshine and what, Reggie?
A pinch of
A
attitude.
pinch of attitude.
I just said that.
That's right, everybody. And as always, remember to be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
Maybe if you weren't trying to finish what I was going to say on my audio, you wouldn't have messed up in the end. So there. I bet you didn't see that coming. All right. See y'all later. Bye.